Jonah with the pressure.
Yeah, and I think that like as that match went, I think Jonah just got he started to press a little bit, right? He started to like overcommit to certain setups, and then Monarch was able to reversal every time in that situation. So maybe we'll see some adaptation here. I think Jonah was in every game pretty much. Even one round came down to like a random, 214C from S, and it just happened to hit. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, I believe that's that first game that you were mentioning that felt like it was taking an eternity, just really kind of setting the stage for an epic duel between these two. And we're going to be seeing it for the third time within the context of this year. The Vortex got to be the initial meeting, and this will be it for this true final here for Blaze Blue Central Fiction CEOTaku 2022. So much amazing competition here for this just bar none fantastic community, but it's all come down to this.
All right, here we go. Made in Heaven Finals. Caught myself there. It's gonna be Jonah versus Monarch. I almost combined their names.
Jonah.
Yeah. Mona versus Jonah. Here we go. Went for a throw. I haven't seen that one yet. All right, right into overhead. Jonah's coming out hot here. And again, Monarch with a good reversal. Overdrive, interesting choice into EA, gets punished.
Yeah, that reversal is something that you're going to want to keep an eye on for the remainder of the set. Because, I mean, like, Monarch had such a huge hit rate for that in the winners finals. I got to imagine that's going to be on both players' brains going into this Made in Heaven final.
Good block on the crush trigger there. That is a move that you need to barrier. If you don't, it guard crushes you. But unfortunately, it looks like Monarch gets another frame trap hit.
Right. Loving this here from Monarch. Early pressure.
Ooh.
Wow, able to catch the no tech there from Jonah with the seal.
Yeah, very dominant round for Monarch there. Jonah had gotten it started, but once again, that reversal makes a huge deal, right? Just one successful reversal can really change the momentum.
Here we go. Monarch swinging away. Jonah trying to navigate this guy with his wolf form and just caught by a DP.
Good bait there. Nice. Going for that empty human low there.
Right. Here comes Jonah. Okay, able to get it started with the wolf form early off the mix. Monarch.
Yeah, able to conserve a lot of meter there because of the type of mix-up that it was. Again, another human form low. Mix-up of choice so far in this set. Wolf overhead. Going to spend the rest of the meter on a wolf tornado just to get the damage going. Keep the lead.
Oh
wow.
My gosh, what a whiff.
Yeah, just out of range. Monarch is going to reversal there. Put Jonah back in the corner. Very good confirm here. Throw gets broken. Jumps out. Wolf meter is back in play now. Jumps out. Back in. Just has to bait one reversal. That could do it. Or just go for two lows. Monarch looks like he's going to hold on to his burst here.
Yeah, rightfully so. Just carrying it over to this final round. Don't want to commit too much and not have any escape options should Jonah get started.
Okay. Ooh, this time the tackle was properly spaced. Gets a counter hit confirm.
Yeah, extremely significant here for Jonah. This is the scenario. Yeah, it hits early, so burst early here from Monarch respectively.
Yeah, I like the little bait there from Jonah. Just, instead of doing mix it, just transform back into a human. We know that Monarch didn't have meter to RC there, so if he had reversal and got blocked, that would have been a full punish for Jonah.
Okay, yeah, you can see Monarch just throwing out all the hitboxes in the world, just saying you cannot approach here.
Yeah, and I like the decision making from Jonah not to go in quite yet. He could be building a little bit more meter, but overall staying active, right? By staying active, it's scary. We can't always go to a random projectile from S that way, but this time Monarch does get the punish.
Yes, absolutely waiting it out. Jonah, yeah, you can see even with like the potential corner positioning, they're just trying to sit on the life. Maybe a little bit miscalculation off that confirm with the unblockable.
Uh-oh. Gets another raw hit there. This time Jonah bursts about equal on health here. Not trying to run into any of S's moves. Gets tagged by Wolf Cannon, but awkward hit, unable to confirm it. And only 35 seconds left already. Gets tagged by a Fireball.
That's huge.
Wolf Cannon RCs it into low.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't think burst is necessarily in the equation here off the instant blow that Jonah's going to be able to capitalize off of. And will be able to get this game won. First game within the context of this tournament here for Jonah over Monarch.
Yeah, that was a really tricky choice. He triangle dash down backwards. It looked like a bait, but it went straight to low there. Really tricky. I like the choice there.
Yeah, and I think the Wolf Cannons have been the big aspect of this matchup. Like Jonah being a little bit less less predictable and less telegraphed there from Monarch are where exactly they're going to be dashing. Because we see Monarch putting out the preemptive normals, the preemptive fireballs, try to slash out where Jonah may be. But Jonah, off the initial life lead in that round 3, was just like, I'm taking this slow. I'm not going anywhere yet. When you least expect it, that's when I'll dive. And they've been covering all these different angles, getting some awkward hits that they can't confirm every time, but just maintaining that life lead.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of really good things we saw there. He hasn't run into like the double 6B from Monarch yet. Like he ran into it so many times in the previous rounds, but this time it hasn't run into it yet. He's being very careful with this spacing. And again, like we mentioned, we saw him press a little bit in those later rounds. He's actually taking it quite slow compared to how he did last time. Overdrive from Monarch.
Oh my gosh, but at what cost? Jonah just extremely precise decision making when it comes to how Monarch's trying to escape defensively.
Yeah, and he's willing to break the gauge here just to keep Monarch locked down with like low reward mix-ups, but doesn't matter. He's going to get it back eventually, right? But Monarch put the charged overhead.
Works out. Oh!
Wow. Okay, that's just an awkward situation. A good capitalization by Jonah. Knockdown again. He goes for a bait. Counter assault from Monarch. Gets the Boris loaded.
Yeah, rightfully so. Yeah, there's got to come in that double overhead. There's a flying wolf coming at me.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to relax.
Okay, baited. Oh, but it was Boris. That's right, because Boris was there. It had additional hitbox. Very good presence of mind. Gets hit by charged overhead. Raw.
Yet again, it's a pretty good amount of damage put on the board here from Monarch. Needing that comeback if at all possible. Got to be charging up so they have another one of those enhanced specials available. You see Jonah on the prowl though.
Ooh, got burst available. And just going to go straight into super. Good choice. I think Monarch kind of smelled, maybe he's going to bait my burst, right? With a lot of these wolf jump A's, but instead goes right into human form and then ends with the super.
Beautiful. Jonah executing well on the game plan here thus far. Got to be
overdrive.
Early overdrive. Catch the backdash though.
Yeah, last time he did an overdrive right in EA. This time went for a backdash. Both options punished by Monarch so far. And went for command throw. I don't know if that was intentional, but didn't work out. Good anti-air from Monarch again.
Alright, I'm loving this here from Monarch. Exactly where they want to be. Establishes extremely great pressure. Rapid cancel off the in-hands. Goes for the fuzzy mix-up. That was amazing.
Lead damage. Nice anti-air again from Monarch, but unable to close it out. Jonah gets a crouch into firm, and he could make a comeback from this.
It's extremely possible, but that DP rears its ugly head again. Monarch. So they are not deterred from having that into defensive level options quite yet.
Okay, jumps over the 3C. Interesting opener from Monarch, but Jonah had the right answer there.
Yeah, Jonah's been winning a lot of these round start exchanges. There was another round start exchange where Monarch had whiffed a JB to try to cover the air, and Jonah just got the whiff punish.
Nice OD there. Good confirm to see what Jonah was doing. Punishes the whiff very appropriately with a lot of damage. Okay, jump and cancel pressure. Good pressure here from Monarch. Overdrives through it. Oh, but it doesn't work. DP. Okay, locked Monarch into the corner here. I'm looking for that double low. Baits the DP.
Couldn't get anything for it. Oh my gosh, was recognized the Valkyrie would end up on the other side. Yeah, the rapid cancel, so even though it was a block DP, just still able to keep it safe. Monarch some much needed pressure here. Able to get the 6B. Here we go.
Boris is active again. Good block. Gotta hold all this. He's in danger now, and he's gonna die.
Too much barrier usage on the side of Jonah as Monarch's able to take full advantage. We are tied up 1-1.
Yeah, it looks like we got ourselves a match, as they say.
Yes, absolutely. Jonah just firing out strong, showing that they have the reads available, getting a little bit adaptive to Monarch's style and what they're trying to do in terms of controlling that air game. But now it looks like Monarch has had a little bit of read of where Jonah may be navigating and start out with a little bit of a snipe on the Wolf Cannon.
Okay, ooh, went for the guard point there. Got baited out.
Perfectly spaced.
Yeah, gotta be careful. S's normals are really big and really active, so. But once again, navigating expertly. Gets the knockdown here. Ooh. Okay, went for the throw. Like we said, we haven't seen him go to that much yet, but this time works out perfectly. And throw is a very wolf meter positive mix-up. Bait on the DP.
There it is. Jonah catching on. Knows that that is an option that Monarch is not afraid to utilize. Now having a lot more of those whiff, a lot more of those guarded. See how that plays on the mental stack of Monarch.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just even showing that you're willing to bait it is important, right? RC's it. Whoa, we dropped it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there's no burst available for Jonah, so uh-oh is right. You do not want to get Monarch this opportunity. Look at them ticking away, but just find the proper opportunity to hit out.
Yeah, that was a good challenge, too, because even if he had gotten hit by like a 2A there, it probably wouldn't have killed, so.
Right.
I like that choice.
You can see Monarch continuing to swing away. Jonah just Playing a little bit slow pace, trying to find a great time
Whoa.
jump over the fireball. Jonah's just all over the place right now.
Yeah, really masterful movement here, right? Good, like really mucking up how easy it is for Monarch to make decision. Nice bait, fatal counter from Valkenheim. This is a lot of damage.
This is huge, and that's been the question at play. The mental stack of Monarch's DPs, they've been so
It does it again.
Oh my god, never mind, excuse me. I'm over here trying to deep analyze, like, I don't think they'll do it again, but no, they're consistently showing that option, so Jonathan's not afraid.
Yeah, they got you tricked. You know, he'll not do it again, but that's why he's the top player, and we're just sitting here.
For real, for real.
Good counter assault again from Monarch, but this is going to be a tough round to take around. Good block on the overhead. Jumps out of it. He baits the burst.
Yeah, it was just at that point, it's like it's something that you have to put on the table. It's just a final stand of the burst, but Jonah ready for it as Jonah has put it to a reset point.
Yeah, like we said, he's really, really adaptive from the first turn. Right? He's not pressing at all. He's really willing to bait out and just like give up the pressure, but also sometimes he doesn't at all. Right. So just really good play from Jonah overall, honestly.
Whew. Okay, well, Jonah wanting to play some more Central Fiction, wanting to lead us into a bracket reset, but Monarch, the question is, like, what do they do here to just kind of stop the Jonah momentum? Because, like, the overall air-to-air game stuffing of the pressure has been on point, but it just seems like Jonah's been able to navigate around the screen effortlessly.
Yeah, and even right there, punishing the fireball too, right? He may just have to try to alter his tempo again because, you know, he's gotten a lot of work out of, you know, doing a lot of repeated normals, like at neutral. But, you know, Jonah's caught on to the timing, right? So maybe he has to try to change up, like, when he does those things. Or maybe just try different special moves, different normals, right? Again, pressure from the counter assault from Monarch. You see, right there, maybe he could have held on to the meter because Jonah was actually pretty low on Wolf meter, right? Okay, he's got Boris. It's going to be a full combo.
Good to me. Yeah, able to get the application on these combos. I'm loving these routes here from Monarch.
Got the ring out. Good block on the overhead. Counter assault is baited. That is a plus move, so.
Yeah, you notice Jonah hanging on to that burst. I thought we may have seen it for an opener like that, but they're going to be blocking it out. Another one of those dead angles is going to be getting back to his mid-screen.
Yeah, good choice there. I like that choice because, you know, he has the meter for overdrive and also for burst here, right? And maybe he may, if it happens, now he can kill with overdrive, right, if he needs to.
Yeah, that conservative nature paying off offensively rather than defensively. They do find the hit. Yeah, maybe not even necessary at all for the overdrive because they have the meter available.
Yeah, good resource management by Jonah there, right? As you saw. Like, yeah, well, you know, one combo is not going to kill me, so I'm not going to burst yet, right? Maybe if I get hit again, I'll burst, but able to work his way out of there. And, you know, holds on to the overdrive as a result.
Yeah, significant going into this round with disadvantage. This is reset point here for Jonah.
But again, right there, the double 6B from Monarch with the first one. Knows Jonah might do it again the second time. He does it again. Good block the instant overhead. Nice situational awareness from Jonah. Gets a counter in for it.
Okay.
Good bait. And he forced the burst.
Yeah, necessary there for Monarch not to just take a load of damage, but now Jonah, oh my gosh, it's just like so enthralling to see the way that they navigate around the screen.
Yeah,
the whipping below, it's ready for it.
You saw Jonah get tagged by that earlier a couple times. This time Jonah able to make the adaptation, just punishes the whiff on it. Good counter assault. Ooh, okay, does it again.
Yeah, running up, trying to make Jonah flinch, just trying to get Jonah out of their comfort zone. Monarch throwing everything that they have at Jonah, but Jonah's defense just flawless, even utilizing the barrier precisely, find that massive hit.
Yeah, Wolf backdash, and now one mix is going to kill so much Wolf meter on deck. Will we see a bait? We do not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the fake bait, again, closing it out for Jonah, and Jonah will reset.
There it is, the 3-1, and Jonah. Just precision is the key word. The way that they're just flying around this screen, keeping Monarch on their toes, they were so just aptly ready for the counterplay initially in the Heavens final that we saw. But in this maiden Heavens final, Jonah just varying up their approaches. Monarch just can't quite get the read on it. The offense has been insanely impressive. This is tense that we have here for this reset.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of he has some Monarch-specific stuff, right? Right there, that wasn't the first time that in a situation, Monarch does have meter, but Jonah goes for a dash straight down into low, right? He's done that multiple times against Monarch just to know he might flinch against this and not try to DP it, right? And that's happened, it's worked both times for him. This time Monarch maybe trying to go to Lambda? This is an interesting choice. They're going to reset here with Lambda. Now, Lambda is not a character you'd expect to work too well against Valkenheim, so her projectiles are very strong, but if you whiff them, you're in so much recovery. So I'm not 100% sure about this choice, but I think that, like, you know, maybe Jonah has just really showed that I'm so good at this bait now. I have a complete read on how you're going to time everything. So Monarch's just trying to switch it up here.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, the question is, there's a reason why Monarch is in this seat, so I definitely don't want it to like question the ability of them as a player, but it's been mostly an S-centric top 8 run for them, you know?
Yeah.
Haven't really been pulling out the Lambda, so pulling it out in this sequence in a do or die situation can be tough to do, switching characters like that.
Yeah, but Monarch can do it. We've never seen him miss a beat switching characters. And that's one of the reasons why he's a top player.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, good movement by Monarch there. Gets the anti-air. Throw gets broken.
Ready for it.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that's massive. So just stuffing that momentum with the vortex below, influencing that gravity. Here comes Monarch.
Oh, doesn't block the overhead. And this is a big momentum change for Monarch. You're switching characters, kind of really just, this character is almost like complete opposite of S, right? So
yeah.
How you approach her might help with how he's gonna deal with it as Jonah. Drops the combo there.
Loving it. Here comes Monarch. Yeah, we're going to be able to push into the corner, even get the follow-up there after. Another good tech on the throw there from Jonah.
Ooh, just too fast there, right? Monarch tried to use the standing C to kind of punish that, but it's too slow. Ooh. Oh! Burst.
These huge calls from Monarch. Yeah, Jonah not having any of that, so going to be bursting before it's too little too late. Not huge damage here. Doesn't have a lot of wolf meter to work with, and just dead able to reset back into the neutral.
Ooh, good movement there. Jumps over the gravity well.
Okay.
One mix-up, and of course, Lambda does not have any reversals here. Gotta respect this. Human form overhead, got the burst back.
Drop bows on him yet again. Throw them bows. Here comes Jonah. Trying to lock down Monarch if at all possible. Look at the defense.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was a good choice there. He basically, by doing a normal jump mix-up there, conserves meters for the second mix-up, which actually did hit there. Oh, yeah. So yeah, as I said, the projectile is very strong, but if you whiff it, it is a big pain. And tries to roll out. Jonah punishes. Nice guard point. Yeah, Valkyrine's guard point is really good against slow air normals, just like that. And mix-ups, yeah. Okay, well, at least he blocked most of it, so now the wolf gauge is broken, but he might actually also be dead.
It's looking like it's leading to that one way or another. Monarch going to be having one final stand. A big whiff going to allow for Monarch to cash in a punish. And I'm loving the side swap confirmation as well. Extremely significant.
Yeah, very good. If anything's going to happen here, he's got to make it here in the corner, right?
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
the bait overhead.
Wow.
Yeah, that overhead is so weird and so slow looking. He catches people all the time. Because it has so much range too, right? Oh, that doesn't punish.
Yeah, not quite. Gonna allow for a free opener here from Monarch.
Oh, there's the burst.
Ideology for the burst. Will be able to get the punish. Monarch trying to make this lead to a kill, and it will. Gonna be able to get that game won. With the way that match was going initially, I was going to put a highlight on Jonah's adaptation factor, and I still do. The round one was so conventionally in Monarch's favor, but you can see Jonah, the cocks kind of turning, having some good calls on how to lock down Lambda, even though the initial big momentum shift on the matchup with the Monarch clutch factor. You can tell that they have an idea of what they're looking to do here. Just try to slow Jonah down, put gravity wells on the screen to influence the momentum and cover the screen with those spikes, and it's working out.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that, like, right there, you know, Jonah burst, he baited it, but it's pretty hard to burst against Lambda anyway, right? So, okay, fake throw, I like it. Good instant block by Jonah there. That is punishable instant block, but unfortunately, Monarch able to capitalize that Jonah's missed there as well.
Go. Monarch just looking like they haven't skipped a beat on this character change. The Lambda looking so amazing.
Yeah, Jonah willing to burst here. Momentum burst, right? Put Monarch in the corner. Monarch has no resources, so with 3 quick mix-ups here, that's Jonah's plan, right? To kill Monarch before he can get any more resources. Fake overhead into real overhead. And again, he's probably going to end the combo short here so that Monarch is not going to get burst or card cancel out.
Exactly right.
Yeah, there it is. You know, you can't guard cancel if you don't block the initial hit, right?
Right. Fake out with the low. There goes Jonah taking the fight over to Monarch.
Yeah, just so much awareness, right? Perfectly aware of how much resources both players have.
Okay, oh my gosh, yeah, you see
Chasing
just
him
the difference in ideologies here. Monarch trying to create that space, Jonah trying to close that gap.
Yeah, unfortunately, he did drop that, and now Wolf is broken. Woo! Overhead. Whiffs the 5C there.
Yeah, And I think Wolf being broken for Jonah is so significant in multiple ways. I mean, we talked about like the mix-up factor, but I think just in terms of navigation factor, Jonah really likes to move around in that Wolf form. Like, despite the dropback not being able to block, they're just so comfortable and have so much confidence in their movement that they're able to navigate even against a character like Lambda.
Yeah, he's just fast, and he has amazing normals, so, you know, I like that Geisha before. Drops it. Tries for an air throw, doesn't quite work out there, but now he's simply an old man again overhead.
Right.
Monarch's going to be able to put him within one combo to kill.
Monarch trying to lock Jonah down, rapid cancel, looking to bait any type of reversal.
Catches him after the counter assault. Conserving Wolf meter here. Lets him roll. Unable to catch him. Scary counter assault.
Oh my god.
Fake, yeah, the fake throw.
Oh! Get the dash back, catch Jonah slipping. The barrier is depleting here from Jonah, so is the life. They still have the burst available. What are they going to do defensively? This is getting just increasingly more difficult to navigate.
Whoa, he whiffed the fireball.
That's a great whiff punish here from Jonah. What will they be able to do with it?
Probably not go for super. Just going to try to lock Monarch down here with all that Wolf Gauge. Go
Look
for
at
double
the
instant
defense.
overhead again.
Oh my gosh, so ready for it. Does Monarch have the life lead?
No!
Oh my gosh!
I think he
what
does have the
happened?
life lead. I think he's got it. He's got it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it goes over to Monarch. So that means in any of those sequences, if Monarch made one mistake, it was over.
Yeah, but really good. They both overdrive. Whoa, EA hits. Sombuso. Whew. Good block, and that is punishable. But Monarch ready with the Akbar, sir.
Here we go, Monarch. Despite the tough scenario they were just in, literally picture perfect down to the time, they are just running away with the momentum that they're able to get from the relief of getting that round. Here they go.
Yeah, and he's able to finish it off. Able to turn that like close situation into a win, right? And just like we said, Monarch's defense is so good. Knows Jonah has so much meat, it's going to go over these instant overheads. It's just a really good situational awareness. Right? Jonah's just going to go right back into it.
Yeah. So this is it. Despite how we got here, it is Monarch who is threatening to be victorious here at CEOTaku 2022. We've seen Jonah make apt adaptations time and time again within the context of this matchup. But it's a do or die situation for them right here, right now.
Ooh. Good confirm. Reset. And of course, you can never count Jonah. He could win 3 straight, right? So you never know. And we weren't sure about this Lambda pick, but it is paying off really well so far.
I'm loving it. Like, just in terms of how Monarch has been able to slow it down. I mean, we saw a timeout for God's sake. That, if anything, that should tell you how this match has been significantly altered.
Yeah, overhead gets blocked, but yeah, Jonah still got so much Wolf meter to work with. Even if this doesn't kill, he's got another Wolf mix-up, and there it is. Looks like Jonah's starting to stabilize here.
I would say so, and then some, as they're going to be firing back with a perfect. What a response.
Okay. Yeah, once Monarch gets locked down by that 5C from Jonah, it's a really hard situation to get out because you know that Wolf mix-up's coming, but Lambda cannot challenge that very easily. Right. So just making him block is just really significant here. Okay. Nice, again with the empty low. And Monarch, yeah, he's got a burst.
Yeah, just really trying to find their initial hit within the context of this game, because like it's looking like Jonah's trying to set up for a double perfect. What a response statement that would be.
Ooh, okay. Monarch not willing to let it go that way.
Super necessary, but the Jonah momentum that's been built up potentially just a little bit too strong. Okay. Monarch's defense not going to be stifled because of it, though.
Nice anti-air. Yeah, you don't want to press here. You've got a lot to work with, right? But you also don't want to let Monarch off easy. So counter assault.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Just tag them moving. Keep it easy. Jonah firing back with a quick game on his side.
Yeah, you can see Monarch trying to thread the needle, making that initial Wolf Cannon miss, but Jonah just on the prowl, recognizing that all he needed was one more hit to get it going.
It's 2-1. Yeah, 2-1.
That's what happens when you're so in the zone in these like grand final sets. You can sometimes lose track of what the score may be. You're zoned in, so focused on trying to figure out how you're going to play around your opponent. Just like, okay, I can do this and this in the next match. Wait, how many matches do I need?
How much did I win? Yeah. I know. It's okay. I remembered. I got you guys. I'm out here doing stage directing and commentating at the same time, right?
We're here. Okay, so back to the character select. Now, I wonder if the reason why Monarch was inquiring about that was the character select. They're like, okay, is this the last game that I have? Because if I have another game to gamble, I'm going to go back to S, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, right? Because there's such a difference in the playstyle of these two characters, right? Maybe he's able to throw Jonah off here. Maybe Jonah can't make the adaptation quick enough, but he does jump right into Jonah's 5C.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, broke the wolf gauge. But he's got a frame trap there. You got to respect it. And if you don't, he gets more wolf gauge back because you are getting hit by him.
Yeah, no burst here. Initial to Monarch. What a reversal throw of all things.
Interesting choice because we know that tackle is minus, but it's not minus enough to be thrown. Okay, super. And a hit.
Wow.
First time. First time for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got wolf gauge. Tags the jump. Yeah, it looks like Jonah's not missing a beat so far. But again, Monarch does have a lot of defensive resources left, but unable to use them for whatever reason. And Jonah will take it pretty cleanly, barring a hero burst, of course.
Yeah, look at Jonah go. Even with the character swap, despite Monarch being up 2 games, they are on a mission, understanding the assignment, trying to execute it.
Yeah. Oh, no. That was a miss.
Woo, my gosh, yeah, ready for these high lows, but again, it's that question. How much can you take when that Valkyrie Wolf form is coming for you? It's so rough.
Yeah, it's like it's a stamina thing, right? Like, you can block it, but no matter how much you block it, you still have to keep dealing with it, and it's hard. You don't get any breaks, right? Yeah. And in a long set like this, it's showing that, like, Monarch's starting to show a little bit of cracks in the defense there.
Yes, indeed. Especially with the sequencing of these matches. Jonah's just been on a tear.
Yeah, just a raw low. But you know what it is, though? The last couple rounds, when Jonah had 50 meter with one mix-up to finish it, he's gone overhead every time. That time just did a raw low and just hit, right? Because Monarch didn't respect it that time. Expecting the overhead in that situation. Now, Jonah has tied it up 2-2. Final game.
Yeah, now the question kind of lies on Monarch here of what they want to do. They were, checking the set count to see if they're willing to gamble on a game with the S. Lambda has done a lot of work within the context of this Made in Heaven finals, but it looks like they're going to let it all ride with the S. They have locked in. We're here.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see how it goes here. Once again, Jonah with the early opening, Monarch with the early burst. He's trying to win the championship here, so got an early burst. You can maybe get the burst back if you do win this round. Or even if you lose it, you'll probably get it back. But very nice. Early burst from Jonah, though, probably the same ideology, but this time it's a momentum burst. He's got Monarch in the corner. Gonna get a wolf combo here, rebuild some wolf gauge. Fake into low.
The mental stack, baby.
Yeah.
Jonah is just really running away with all the momentum in this match. Monarch finding opportunity to slow it down previously, but Jonah just won't stop.
Oh my goodness. Such good mix-up choices there, and he still didn't break the wolf gauge, and he's got meter for super.
Oh man, just amazing execution there. It's just all there, the combo routes, maintaining some of that wolf gauge to make sure Monarch is always on the ropes. And now they're 1 round away from being able to take it all.
Yeah, Jonah's just been so good on his offense right now. Like, we're watching CEOTaku 2022. He's in 3000 2022.
I love that. I'm sure people still been playing BlazBlue.
Good block.
Catch the backdash. Huge opportunity for Monarch.
Yeah, this time complete reversal of the previous round. Good offense so far. Jumps out of the ring, throw counter.
Wow, extremely significant. Got to be able to get the pickup. Jonah won't be getting the burst back. What a statement for Monarch to make.
Yeah, both players with the perfect to start this round off.
Oh,
and now
my
final
gosh.
game, final set. Both players with burst, probably. Yeah, and now, who's going to take this for CEOTaku 2022?
This is it. How tense can it possibly get between these two players? Instant overhead with the
Whoa,
firm.
the cross under.
Run under.
6B.
Where
nice
do you think
anti-air.
you're going?
Good block there. Good instant blocks, too. Gets the meter. Locks him down. Force Monarch to counter assault.
Chases them down, keeps them locked down with the shield. There's no burst available. Monarch doesn't have meter, but look at these routes. Jonah needs to be extremely careful on defense here. Monarch just won't stop.
Oh, he baited it!
Bait on the dead angle, that should be it. And just like that, Monarch sealing the deal, getting revenge, feeling the validation, just a good respect meeting of the month. The two legendary players of BlazBlue, past, present, and future. Monarch is your CEOTaku 2022 BlazBlue Central Fiction Grand Champion.
Yeah, and I think, that was such like a long set, right? I think stamina started to become a factor. Both of these characters are so good on offense and on defense, right? And, the longer you play, like, the harder it gets. Like, I used to be able to block this, but now my brain feels a little slower. Very good play from Monarch on both two dominating rounds in the road to close it, right?